Hello, and welcome back to Bard College. Apologies for not joining you last week. We succumbed to some technical difficulties. And as technical difficulties usually are, they were particularly poorly timed. As when we last left off, Enethay was in the clutches of a newly transformed Mind Flayer. We did play on that last session, and unfortunately, despite the party's best efforts, Ina had her skull split and her brains sucked out, leading to her unfortunate demise. The party did get their revenge on the Mind Flayer, culminating in Otua pinning it to the ground with the icy shards from his glacial prosthesis. But not before Kryn and Zam went down, and Kryn also died. However, Kryn was given another chance by the once inhabitant of this temple. The name of the god of death in the Black Meridian setting is Cathandir. And so, repurposed to rise again, Kryn, along with the Zam, who survived his 3 death saves, and Otua, had a confrontation briefly with Dornavar and his robotic hand, Sorin. And Dornavar blamed Otua and the party for Ina's death, and subsequently made haste to escape, which left the party alone on the top floor with Brother Kalis. Well, not really alone, because it seems as though at the very top of this temple, embedded in the skull, is an aged and diseased elder brain, one that was only able to survive in this depleted state, Brother Kalis said, was because of the divine nature of the bones that were being unearthed throughout this temple. Refusing to succumb to the Elder Brain's manipulations and looking to take revenge for Ina's death, Kryn, Zam, and Otua set about taking on Brother Kalis and Ankarul. And before they were also defeated, the party were joined through magical means by Tharaval, who chose to just tip the scales in the party's favour, where in a dramatic final battle, the party destroyed Ankarul, the Elder Brain, and its servant, Brother Kalis, in this temple that Ankarul had made his own. And that is where we will pick up with twitching tendrils, Otua, Tharaval, Kryn, and Zam. The smell of cerebral brine, rot, and mould fills the air. Can someone remind me what we did with Ina's body?
Otua had picked it up downstairs, and then Zam took it off him and had put it as part of him inside himself. I think he left it.
It into a fireman's carry.
As the fight kicked off, I believe he dropped her body down to not have her with us while we're fighting.
Makes sense. So Ina's mutilated body would be there, a matter of feet in front of the tentacles of this elder brain. Tharivol would immediately go and turn his attention to her. And he would go over and kneel down, kind of hunched over Ina's body. What the rest of you like to do?
Is there anything more to the rest of this? Is this like all walled in?
It's not exactly. So I'll tell you what you can see to the left and right and behind. To either side of the elder brain, you can see reservoirs and synapses, neural connections that seem to spread out across up the walls and kind of through like drains and things like that. Behind the elder brain, you can see a series of glass tubes. Of say half dozen glass tubes, you can see a couple of them are smashed. A couple more of them are empty. 2 are filled with liquid. And in one of the tubes, that liquid is glowing. And you can see the faint outline of a humanoid inside.
Is it all the same liquid, all the same goo that we've seen in the bits downstairs as well?
It looks similar, but it's impossible to tell.
And do we see anything else inside? Is there little black bits or something in this liquid?
You can see in the picture there's a load of tadpoles, but they're not present in the actual dungeon.
Okay.
You can also see, obviously, in front of the elder brain, there's these 2 psionic nodes. I think one of them was destroyed.
Yeah, the one on the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody else does anything, I'll walk to Tharivold's side and just put a hand on his shoulder as he's over Ina. But not say anything, just like be present, I guess.
Uh-huh. You can see he's kind of chattering to himself in Rindorian, kind of broken Rindorian. Seemingly admonishing himself, talking to Ina as if she was still alive, but not making a lot of sense.
I think O2 would, if Kryn and Zam were starting off at the top of this skull and Zam's made his way down with Tharivold over to Ina, he'd just be checking, Kryn's all right up there, and then going over to Zam because they've both been close to death not too long ago. We're all pretty tired. And just hoping that this is over, that there's nothing more to fight, because we're pretty tired and pretty shook up, really.
I think you noticed, because Sam's exhausted and on low HP, like his features aren't as well maintained as they normally are. Like he's a little bit more gooey and slimy than normal. He still looks like him, but it's like blurry a little bit. You good?
Oh, this is not what I was expecting today. Corinne, are you all right?
Corinne just nods towards you.
How did Farival get here? When?
Turns around. I sensed that Ina was in peril. However, the psionic storm that encases Telenos Prime meant that I received those signals too late. I got here sooner, and a tear rolls down his cheek.
Is there nothing you can do?
Before the Sundering, I was a wizard, not a healer. Her parents will be very disappointed in us. She cared for them deeply.
What happens to she had a third eye. Does that just all just disappear now? Is that all that power that she had? I can't believe it's just to nothing.
The power that she had was an echo of immortality. But it did not come from her. It was too much for her to contain. I wonder if this was always bound to happen. I suggest that we learn what we can from this place, but do not linger longer than you need to. It is fraught with danger.
Well, I don't disagree with that. Why did you come here, Zam? What was you left in the middle of the night to come here?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I shouldn't have dragged you guys here.
We're not here to play a blame game, Zam. We just need to work out what was going on.
I was just drawn here. Something about my form wants me to be here. And I know it sounds daft, but it does feel like home.
Was it that thing we've just killed? Was it talking? Was that it?
No, not the.
Zam, make an Arcana check.
Oh, lovely, that one.
Yeah, as you were about to say, Zam is pretty sure the compulsion to come here with nothing to do with the vastly powerful psionic influence of the Elder Brain.
Couldn't possibly be, right?
Possibly.
Are you saying you've been here before?
It feels like I have. I don't remember the rooms or this thing, but it's just familiar.
Is there anything else you think we can gain from this? From here? I'm still trying to come to terms of what's gone on this morning.
Do I still feel the pull, Dan, even with this?
No, you don't.
Okay. Yeah, we should leave. I'm sorry I disappeared in the night. I'm sorry that I brought us here, but
As long as you're all right, we'll sort this out. We'll, Crane, are we making tracks or? I mean, do you think this is what Donovar was after here? I thought he was after another Nexus.
Perhaps what he came for is still missing after all. Kryn kind of will kneel down and touch this huge skull, and tries to contemplate whether he feels anything living, any spiritual draw from this place remaining, or does it just feel dead and empty now that we've killed the Elder Brain?
I want you to make a couple of checks here. You want to feel if there's anything living, so you can do a medicine check.
6.
Nothing. Except as you kneel down across the brine pool, you're certain that there's nothing in front of you living. But with your passive perception, I think something just moved out of the corner of your eye.
I spin around to look at it.
The silhouette in the tube just twitch.
Did that figure move just now? I'll start walking over to it.
Kirsty, I'd like you to make an attack roll.
Unarmed?
Mm-hmm.
$22.
Crane, as you approach this glass tube, you see the silhouette didn't flinch. It punched. And with the second punch, you see a crack on the outside of the glass
Run
What do
over
you do?
there. Yeah, run over there.
Firstly, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17.
You're fine.
Okay.
Although you're very disorientated
Yeah.
and you're lashing out because you can't breathe. Bryn, you see before you just a silhouette. There's no light really. This piece of equipment seems to have just lost power. Whatever was keeping this thing inside in stasis is no longer active.
I'll start striking at the is it glass, I guess we could say.
Yeah. Just
with the butt of my sword.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, 21.
Nice dice.
Yeah.
Hits. You smash the butt of your sword against the glass. It's reinforced, but now the crack spreads almost to the top and bottom.
Second attack,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So 19,
Hits.
another 8 damage.
You smash through the glass tube. Now only one of the 6 remains intact. The light flickers, and as the water rushes out over you, Kryn, you can see with one hand chained behind them. Kirsty, do you want to describe your character?
Yeah. She is a gift Yankee with greenish, yellowish skin. She has one side of her head kind of shaved, but very roughly done, and the other side is in black braids with little kind of rings in them. Face is pretty beat up, like she's clearly broken her nose a couple of times. She's got sunken eyes, I think. You can, maybe she's kind of got like a black eye coming from some recent Barney. Would she have anything with her, Dan?
Yeah, she'd be dressed in all of the same equipment that she was wearing when she got here.
Okay. She wears a gauntlet on one hand, but the other one is bleeding at the knuckles from where she just punched the glass. Maybe the gauntlet is the one that's tied behind her back.
Mm-hmm.
She's sort of medium height, but kind of wiry, strong looking, thin kind of mouth. Does not look friendly.
And what is her attitude, having just awoken in this kind of place?
Has she been in liquid? She spits it out, grabs Kryn and pulls him in and goes, "Are you infected? Am I infected?
I don't know.
Look,
Tell me what I'm looking for.
in my eyes, can you see?"
I inspect her eyes.
Her eyes are yellow with narrow vertical slits for pupils. You've never seen a Githyanki before, but you wouldn't know if one was infected or not.
Couldn't tell you what your eyes are supposed to look like.
Oh, useless. Get me out of here.
Drag her out.
She's handcuffed.
I don't think I really have much to attempt to break it or pick it or anything. I'll try my best to brute force it, at least for a first try.
Sure. I'll give you advantage with her help on an athletics check.
Mm-hmm. Uh, 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you yank off the manacle that she's wearing, and she drops down to the ground in front of you.
Do you know why I'm here?
No.
Any of you?
We're not entirely sure why we came.
What do you mean?
Our friend here was drawn here.
How did you let this happen?
It just bows his head like he's ashamed.
We still don't know.
You were drawn here? I've never... What are you? Up, look, up.
I don't know. But I was compelled to come here.
Compelled.
Yep.
And have any of you seen any geeks?
Any what?
Have you? Am I pronouncing that right, Dan?
The plural of gake is gake, like sheep.
Ah, cool. Geek, have you seen them?
The hell's a gake?
With the... Oh, what are they called? Is it Zillithid? Xylithid? Zillithids. With the tentacles?
Zillithids we might know something about. I gesture to follow me, and I'll set off walking back up to the edge of the cranium.
Kirsty, your character sees the diseased, damaged remnants of the type of things that you've been learning to hunt. In all honesty, this looks like one horrible ass botch job.
What is it? Where is this creature?
You're looking at what remains of it.
What? This is clearly a woman.
Oh, sorry, I
He's
was
taking you to the brain, not...
Oh, I see. Not taking it, right. It's bigger. This is an elder brain.
by the name of Ankarul, apparently.
I killed it myself.
Well, looks like we've saved you the trouble.
Oh, are there more? There must be more. There must be a colony of them.
There was a humanoid-sized creature.
There was. Where is it?
You see Corinne kind of like looks over morosely towards Ina's body.
Did this?
It almost took the rest of us out too.
And so where is it? I'll get it.
We killed it. And one more, a companion that was with us just shortly ago.
A companion?
There were 2 more in our party. They've absconded.
Infected?
I don't believe so, but I know little of the nature of this infection you keep referring to.
Yes.
Kirsty, I know you haven't introduced your character yet by name, so I'm reticent to use it, but could you make a perception check?
Okay. $18.
Between the elder brain and Ina's body is the body of Brother Kalis. And you can see in his open palm a prism-like object that the doctor of your creche, the healer of your creche, you've seen them use things like this. Anytime anybody has come back from a mission, they are scanned with one of these for infection.
And do I recognize the guy?
No.
Oh, even though it's Brother Kalis?
Oh, apologies, sorry. Yes, you do recognise him.
Okay.
We'd only recently decided that, haven't we?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I go over and I kick his lifeless body.
You, even though it's just a kick to you, to the rest of you, you hear at least 4 bones break with one kick.
And I snatch the prism out of his hand.
You can add something called a try corner on D&D Beyond to your inventory.
Okay. Try. Cool. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be on D&D Beyond. Wow, okay. Do you say this on me? You. The dragon.
Corinne extends his hand.
I need to know. I need to know if they got to me first.
Show me.
I'll post the item.
I'll read it. This piece of alien equipment looks like a triangular hand mirror that can detect and display injuries and anomalies in living matter it is passed across. You have advantage on medicine checks to examine bodies and treat illnesses and injuries while holding this mirror. It has 3 charges, and it regains all charges at dawn. When you make a medicine check, you can stabilize a creature automatically by expending 1 charge. And also, when a creature within 5 feet of you is holding the mirror, expends healing dice, you can roll twice and pick the higher result. So, what this is clearly used for the Kalis's repertoire is to ensure that any infection is taking place.
Yeah, if she hands it to me, I'll attempt to use it.
Fred, look, I think you'd be mind to, give Kryn some thanks here, whoever you are, or whatever you are.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who killed that thing downstairs.
What thing? I believe nothing until I see it. I'll give thanks when thanks is deserved. Now, please.
Maybe you should describe it, Dungeon Master.
No, that's it now. It is a prism, just a piece of a triangular piece of glass that you can tilt, and on each different side of the prism you can observe something else. One's like an X-ray. One is like psionic disturbances, like mental disturbances, and the other one is infections. And you have to tilt between the psionic disturbances and the infections ones across the skull and the eye. I will give you a advantage medicine check with it.
$13.
You don't think that this person, whatever her name is any sort of parasitic infection. You can't see anything wrong. Although a 13, I think it was probably a higher DC than that, to be absolutely sure.
Can't be sure. I'll just hand her back the prism.
What?
I can't be sure whether you're infected or not.
There are symptoms that you can see.
See for yourself. Seems like you're more familiar with the equipment than I am.
Can I try it on myself?
You would need a mirror to do this.
Oh. Okay.
You'd need to hold the prism up to a mirror and get the angle just right.
A mirror. Mm-hmm.
Besides the lack of identifying myself, I'm not a scribe or a... I don't have the equipment you're looking for. I'll rifle through Kalis remains.
Oh, excellent. I've been waiting for this. I would like you to roll me a D100.
Okay.
Cool.
Can do it like this, I think. It didn't show up on Roll20, but I rolled a 14.
I'd like you to roll 3D12.
I got a 3, 7, and 5.
Right. 3 in one of Brother Kalis's pockets, he has got some spuriously cauliflower looking dried meat. Is it meat? So after that was a 3. Was a 5 and a what? Sorry.
5 and a 7.
Okay. The 5 there is a vial of fine grey dust. There are 4 red lines that go around the top of the vial, and there seem to be gaps at particular points. Make an intelligence check for me.
$11.
The 4 lines seem to represent some kind of language. It's not a language that you've ever seen before. The final thing, which is the one that made me laugh, for Kryn, as well as the spurious, like dried matter and the vial of grey dust, Kalis just has a pair of eyeballs in his pocket. They're curiously preserved. Those are things in his pockets. But Kalis does have other equipment on him, which I guess I can tell you about now. He has a sword called a vital sword. You can add that to your inventory, John. While you're there, are you using the copy that we made of your character sheet?
I'm not actually. I didn't know if we would make some changes afterwards or next level or anything. I could go from that copy.
I would go from that one because I swapped out a piece of equipment of yours.
That's fine. I haven't changed anything on this one at the moment. So. Yes. Okay. I do see a different item.
We can deal with that at the next rest, if you like.
Okay, I won't read it yet.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, the vital sword was one. With me. So we've got the tricorner, we've got the vital sword. There's one more thing that's on him. There's an egg-shaped crystal that is pulsing with psionic power. However, the pulse seems very diminished, as if it's just like a little firefly in the middle of a large glass egg. If you were to pull it out, this would be something else that your new companion is familiar with.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it, so you'd See it?
Kirsty, your character would see Brother Kalis and his psionic distress beacon.
Ah.
This is something that a Geik would use if they were compromised outside the colony and they needed support.
Has it been activated? Because it's glowing?
You can tell that it has been activated within the past 24 hours.
Do you know what this means?
No.
There are more on the way. This Geik he's gathering them.
That tracks with some of his tirade he was rattling on with before I slew him.
What did he say?
He and Ankarul described an incoming Zilithid incursion, allies or colony.
Coming here? Now?
Ankarul positioned that he was far ahead of the rest of his colony, and that he'd been here for some time.
This is a distress signal. This means he's summoned them more quickly. This is perfect. I must contact my creche. See if I can get them here. I'm not sure that just me and you three can deal with an onslaught of Geik.
Lady, what are you going on about?
What did you call me?
What is a Geik? What are you on about your
A
people?
Zilithid, a mind flayer.
We don't even know who you are. You've just been imprisoned in this tube, and now you've come out and started barking orders at us. We've just lost our friend. We want to get out of here.
Don't you seek revenge? Sweet vengeance on whoever did this to your friend?
They all look pretty dead round here, to be honest. Is that not revenge enough?
No. We need all of them.
It is all of them. There's no one else here. Unless you're one of them, there's no one else here.
Oh, you have no idea, do you? None.
No, I have no idea who you are.
There are more coming. There are more probably here. And it is my job to kill them.
Do you suppose that the four of us should wait by the gates of this temple for this Zilithid colony and take them on ourselves?
Wait. No, we will hunt them down, seek them out. I must contact my creche.
We could barely kill one of them. They killed our friend. We stand no chance.
Well, you go then.
Well, hang on, Sam. Hang on. She said job. How much does it pay?
There's no reward for this.
What? Yeah, you're right, Sam. You're right. Let's go.
No monetary reward. But knowing that you can sleep soundly, having rid the universe of these creatures, doesn't that appeal? Isn't that what we've all been fighting for?
How many creatures?
We have never seen these things before. You seem to be on a crusade against them.
Of course.
provide more information so that we can understand?
All Githyanki are destined to fight against the Gake. All of us. Vlakith commands it.
All the what are going to do that?
Githyanki. People who look like me.
Oh, that's what you are then. A Gif Yankee.
Sid Rule is my name. Of Kresh Rashan.
Sid Rule.
And yours?
Just call me Otua.
Otua. Right. Green Man.
I'm just confused. You want us to stay here to fight a horde of those things when they come?
Oh, what are we going to do? Run away like cowards?
Tharivold stands up at this point. A servant of Ankarul was strong enough to decimate my new friends. Running away might be more of a strategic retreat.
Oh, who are you? You look like you're a million years old.
Easy. Go easy. And he steps forward.
That's okay, Sam. The one who stands before you is very young indeed. But what she knows about these mind flayer colonies be of grave importance. Sid Rule. I would ask that, given that my friends have lost someone dear to them to these mind flayers, as you call them, that you assist us with your protection until we can figure out a way to prevent anyone else succumbing to such a horrible fate. And he picks up Ina in his arms.
I will protect you if in return you will help me reunite with my Kresh.
You're like, Tharivold just looks to the rest of the party.
What's a Kresh? Is it like a clan or a group?
It's a Kresh. It's the group, the people that I was born with, raised with, fought with.
You've got children you need to get back to?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, that's what sort of Kresh, isn't it? Children?
I think Sid means like a war band.
Sidrul.
From what I'm picking up. Sidrul, sorry.
They sent me to Darkusk, having heard rumors about a group who were affecting memories, taking memories, influencing memories. It sounded like Gake behavior to me. So I was sent here and I met this particular creature, and I'll kick Brother Kai.
Kalis.
Kalis. Again,
A few more bones
in the
break.
head. Yeah. And he promised more information. He seemed to know a lot without arousing suspicion, and he brought me here, and then this is the next thing I remember.
Kalis brought you here?
Yes.
Krim will set about cutting Kalis's head off.
Yes, very good.
Easily done.
We'll need this for later. I will wrap it up and stuff it into my pack.
Oh.
And that is where we will pause. See you in 25 minutes for the break.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. The party are currently trying to assess what their next step is in this temple. Once temple, now desecrated mind flayer lair. Who knows? Otua. Observing this interaction with Sidrul, you hear in your mind, the Gith is dangerous.
You're back, are you? Are you okay? That was a heck of a thing.
I'm fine. I would prefer that we assist our companions so that they may live. However, it is not mandatory.
I mean, yeah, it's ideal, isn't it? The GIF is dangerous. What? It's not gonna turn into one of those things again, is it?
No. She is crazed and violent. I would not trust her.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page about that. She's on a death wish. We've literally
keep a close eye on her.
Take her with us.
If as prisoner, if you must.
I'll leave that to Crin, I think.
As Crin pulls the head off of Brother Kalis and wraps it up, what is your next step?
Can I just ask, how tall is Sidrul?
Sidrul?
Sidrul, sorry.
She is... I don't know what's normal for GIF, Dan. Do you know?
You would be probably anywhere between 6'1" and 6'5".
Call it 6'4".
Yeah, just so I got a gauge of how tall.
Don't worry, you're still the small one.
You're still the baby.
Look, that's mighty fine work you've done there, Crin. Is there any reason? Do we take heads now with us?
We'll ask it some questions later on.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do that.
You'll do what?
We'll interrogate what's left of Kalis.
You mean you didn't just take it as a trophy?
You have questions to ask him, do you not?
Yes.
Then
Kind of
give us time. We have to...
clever magic.
We must rest. And we need to bury our friend.
Caravel says, I could get us back to Darkusk, but the psionic interference would mean that we should either take refuge there or go up the big elevator contraption that they've conceived.
DM, is Darkusk the capital that's down here?
Yeah, the planet side capital.
Right,
yeah.
and Mester Valiok was the space
The other end of
elevator.
the space elevator. Yeah. That's where your ship is.
Right, yeah.
We're currently in Leningrad.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is beneath the surface. So you're beneath the surface of the planet, you've got to get to the planet's surface and then the planet's atmosphere.
Yeah.
If you want to leave Salamis Prime, that is. So yeah, Tharivold is offering to take you all back to Darkhusk, but it seems as though that would be the extent of his abilities today. But you can stay in the Minigrod.
Is there not more to look around for here?
We should probably show you around.
Yes. Does it all look like this?
Essentially.
She'll point at the massive skull with all the dead.
If you want to, we can obfuscate instead of switching between loads of maps, we can obfuscate it to an investigation roll each.
Yeah.
And I can tell you what other items you find and what other details or places you might have missed, depending on your rolls.
Yeah. Shall we do that now?
Yeah, just a group investigation check. Why not?
Cool. I think for what it's worth, Quinn would be almost absent-mindedly touring Sidrul around, explaining what happened and stuff like that. But he specifically is looking for any signs or hints of anything to do with Cathandir.
Very good. Give me a second.
Low roll.
All right. Zam, we're going to start with you. What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay. I'd like you to roll me a D12 and a D100.
D12 is a 7. D100 is a 39.
D12 is a 7. Oh my goodness. Zam, you slink away from the group as you guys descend down the spine, and you try and go to as many places as you've not been before. You see something akin to a mortuary. Stone slabs. But what's particularly troubling about this room is that there is a body on the slab that has been prized open with all manner of mechanical surgical tools. The ribcage has been open, there's wire suspending different muscle fibers and central nervous system bits and bobs. The physiology has been dissected to an almost academic degree. Just make a nature check for me.
14.
The physiology matches that of your new companion.
Look, yes, Yankee.
The most troubling artifact in this room is a jar next to the skull of the Githyanki that is filled with approximately 13 eyeballs, all of the same.
The Githyanki eyes as well.
Mm-hmm. It seems as though the inhabitant, Brother Kalis, may have had a biological fascination, which may explain why Sidril was preserved in a tube rather than ceramorphosized.
Gross.
So, yeah, if you want to pick it up, there's a bottle of 13 Gith eyes. You don't have to pick it up, though.
Yeah, I think I'm all right for Gith eyes. Oh, no, my inventory's full.
Okay. What was your D100 roll?
39.
Yeah, nothing. That is all for that roll, I'm afraid. Tui, what's your rolls?
I rolled a 9 for investigation.
Can you roll me a D12 and a D100, please?
12 on the D12 and a 94 on the D100.
94 on the D100.
Correct.
And a 12 on the D12.
Correct.
Can you roll me another D100?
93.
Big pimpin'.
You find your way back to where you and Dornavar were investigating the first time. And you do indeed see the body of a mind flayer that had been killed in one of those sacrificial chambers. The mind flayer, however, was clutching a book. And in that book, there is this curious, almost like Morse code looking language, 4 lines with different breaks in each line. The Mind Flayer themselves had a bottle of ink on them, as if they were perhaps some sort of scribe in a previous life. But yeah, this book also seems to slip out another document that was folded in the back. That document, I'd like you to make a survival check when taking a look at it.
22.
Oh, with a 22, you can tell exactly what it is. It's a star chart of the Black Meridian. It's got on various planets. Some of the planets are coloured in, and some are not coloured in. It'll take you time to study it, but you'd be pretty confident you could get your head around it as someone with navigation experience, shall we say.
Yep. Can I ask, if I was in that room, was the mind flayer the body of the person that we let out? Is that body there, or is it separate?
So there seems to be one and the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Corinne, I'm going to come to you next. What was your scores?
Oh, sorry. I think it was a 6 that I rolled. Yeah.
Okay, then a D12 and a D100, please.
Got a 10 on the D12. And an 8 on the 100.
10 on the D12. Roll me a D6 if you would.
4.
You find a almost like a vestry or a kind of a off center, like small chapel part of this part of the mine. You've kind of gone down onto the next level. And off to the mines, it seems as though it's at one point, whenever these bones are being excavated, many people wanted to place special things that they'd found, like in a place of significance, perhaps to say a prayer. You see these 4 silver discs arranged in a constellation, and the constellation seems to join in a very deliberate way. You see this symbol repeated, this constellation, across this chapel. And as you go to pick up the discs, you see these 4 silver discs connected by a piece of string. This would be as close as you could get, you imagine, to a holy symbol of Cathandir. Lost now as he is to time. A necklace with 4 silver discs on it. You also spy at the foot of this altar in this small chapel a collection box. Can you roll me 3d20, please?
Uh, 26 total.
In the collection box, there is 1 diamond worth 400 gold pieces. There's 13 platinum pieces, 120 gold.
And does it look like these have been here for a long time?
Long time.
Well, I'll take that as a sign from Cathandir to fund my travels across the Black Meridian.
And now Sidrul.
Yeah. I got a 17, I think.
Wow. A 17 means I need 2d12 and 2d100.
Okay. The D12s, I got a 1 and I got a 12.
Okay, with the 1, you find a ritual dagger. The dagger is like where the hilt is, the blade comes out straight, but there's also like a crescent on one side of the blade, as if it is used for stabbing and then rotating. It's definitely a tool used to remove the brain from any corpse.
Okay.
It will act as a +1 dagger.
I don't want it though.
That's okay.
I think it's disgusting.
The other thing that you find with the D12 roll is a gas mask and a coat. This was the disguise that Brother Kalis used to fool you in Darkosk.
Ooh.
He was dressed as a miner, promising you information about these people trading in memories. What were 2 D100 rolls?
47 and 62. I would like to use the dagger that I have to just shred the jacket a bit that I found.
Did you just make it more badass? Is that what you did?
No, I'm not having it. Yeah, 47 and 62.
$7.62. In this area where you found the disguise, you see loads of other clothes. These are seemingly a place where Brother Kalis's victims were separated from their fineries and keepsakes. You see a hand-painted figurine of a dwarf with a mohawk. So there's a lovable keepsake. And with your other roll, roll me 2d20, please.
23 in total.
You see a big, like a vase almost, with loads of coin purses in, roughly with 1,013 gold pieces in it.
Okay.
No use for money did Brother Kalis have.
I take the money, I take the little statuette of the Mohawk dwarf.
All the while, Tharivold assists you all with getting down, or getting back up, getting back down to the main part of the temple. With his psionic powers, you all kind of just feather fall down, not having to use your climbing equipment.
Cool.
But yeah, he meets you at the entrance where he's looking over Liminigrod. I'll take us back to Liminigrod, which looks like this.
Above the table, I would encourage people to think about looting Ina. But we're still carrying her around?
Tharivold still has it.
Yeah.
He's tired, though. He's very weak. Doesn't think he can carry him any further. He places her body at the entrance to the temple.
We
That's
have
where
to
you-
take her back to the Shattered Hymn, right? I can't leave her here.
Oh yeah, leaving her is not an option. It's just
Okay.
are we staying here? Are we searching this city? Do we need to find a Nemocrux, or if we found Dawn of Our, is that it? Are we heading out of here?
Who is Dornivar? Who is Nemocrux? What are you talking about?
Dawn of Our was our friend's blood.
This friend, a dead friend?
Yes.
Right.
He disappeared after she died.
Oh,
After she was killed.
so we should kill him.
I mean, it's definitely crossed some of our minds, but unfortunately, he's quite senior and in the astral elven world.
So
He's
he will
not
be
an enemy.
slower and easier to find? Easier to kill?
He's not an enemy. We don't have to kill him.
No, we're not really looking. I mean, we caught up with him. That was what we were trying to do. But we don't think he found what he was looking for. So
your friend died, his blood, and he fled in distress?
in anger more than anything, he wasn't pleased with me.
He blames us for her death.
Well, you can't have protected her well enough.
If Zam had a jaw, it clenches a little tight.
He does clench his jaw. It's just floating around his right calf somewhere.
Yeah. Like ghost stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we came here mostly to find him, and he's gone.
We followed him here believing that he was chasing a Nemocrux. We found him. We found no Nemocrux. There's nothing else left for us here. We should leave.
Explain Nemocrux.
Where to start? Sentient life form history and network of the elven race. Possessing all
Elven?
their knowledge. Yes. Possessing
Not
all their
Geek.
knowledge. No, you're obsessed with these geek.
Yes.
To you, Sidrul, a network that is exactly how Gabe communicate.
Yeah, it does sound pretty sus. So these Nemocrux, you think there's one here? Are they a people?
No, they're more of a sentient life form, I suppose, that exists through objects or things.
Psionically.
I don't really know about that stuff, but yeah, I guess.
It's all connecting. It's all connecting.
What is?
This is This is just like Geek behavior. This is how they speak to each other.
No, but this is Elven.
Maybe they are making you think that it's Elven.
Look, we've travelled around this galaxy enough time. We've never seen these things before. Not really.
You'd never seen one of me before, had you?
Exactly. How do we know it's not all you're doing? We've never seen you.
How insulting.
Tharivold interjects. The Githyanki girl speaks of a cosmic truth. Our people rallied against a Zilithid incursion when we were able to, before the Sundering. Since then, our fragmented houses, our triarchy, forged from a pentarchy, has become inward looking. And its cooperation with the Stellar Concord has only turned its face towards ambition, away from its history. That's what I can feel. Our network is fragmented. I think it would suit us best not to ignore her. If a Nemocrux does exist here, it's likely to put out a very strong psionic signal. The only thing that we found projecting such a signal was Ankarul. Suspicious.
You're suspicious of what exactly, Tharivold?
Maybe a psionic network maintained by the elves has left us vulnerable to Illithid spying or Zillithid spying, a weakness, a vulnerability, an invitation, a gateway. I don't know.
So, at the very least, perhaps elevated psionic activity might attract these Illithid.
I would say that is a distinct possibility.
And with a conflux of psionic activity such as this, if we wish to call it a second sundering, it could be bearing down on us as we speak.
An interesting formula to try to solve cause and effect. Arivol then drops to his knees and his head starts pounding. Ugh.
What's wrong?
There's too much. And he drops to his knees, and suddenly his what can I say? The clarity that he was speaking with and the calmness in his delivery is gone, and he's reverted to the strange, quivering old man you had locked up for safety in the ship.
You broke him.
We need to rest. As I'm looking around, so if we're now at sort of the entrance of the temple and we can see out into Leminigrad, it's essentially a derelict city, right? So is it feasible that there be a nearby house or something like that we could maybe...
Yeah, the city is half submerged in brine water, but for all intents and purposes, you've not seen a single soul move around this city. So to find somewhere derelict or abandoned to rest up in would be very feasible indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We could put it down to a group survival check.
Oh.
Okay, that's just a pass. Otua, Sidrul, you find amongst the higher reaches of Leminigrad a intact stone bastion. It's very defendable because it has like a watchtower and a guard post.
Mm-hmm.
The watchtower is only 2 stories high, but the barred steel gate is still intact, as are all the windows and doors. The rest of the buildings that you find, a lot of them look very rotten. The damp and the mold seems to have claimed a lot of the wood, but this stone building is almost built out of the rock that Luminigrad has been carved out of, and thus is still intact.
I grab Faragord and's like, I think that's a good place up there. That looks intact, Grin, if we want to rest up.
Yeah, you can all make your way there, no problem. You have no idea what time it is, but after your, trip through the mines of Darkusk and the dig below through to Leminigrad, and then your encounters at the temple, you are all knackered. If you have rations, now would be the time to take some.
Okay.
Are you going to take watches? Or are you all just
Yes.
going to... Okay.
Yeah, yes, but Zam is on the last watch.
Thanks, mate. Been on 3 HP with no sleep for quite some time now.
He can get fully rested first.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I'll happily take the second one.
Okay. You find places in this guard post to bed down. It's not comfortable, but it's... Is anyone going to light a fire, or are you going to stay cold? It's very cold this far underground.
since Thorald is struggling, Grim would probably vote to make a fire, yeah.
Equipment to do that.
I've definitely got a tinder box and oil in my inventory.
Yeah. Well, with your previous survival check, you could also find some bits of wood on your excursion, so that's fine. So yeah, you can make a fire between you. With your rations, then you're okay. So Sidrul is going to take the first watch.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to make a perception check, please.
Okay. 8.
Okay. With an 8, you are struggling. Do you have dark vision as a Githyanki?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that means you're particularly struggling. What are you thinking about as you're keeping watch over this band of adventurers who've rescued you?
I think I'm thinking about whether I'm better off staying with them in my and the whole of the gift mission to rid the world of mind players, or whether I'll be better using them to get back to my crush as soon as possible. What use they are to me, I suppose.
As you look around this wasteland of Liminogrod, you try and interpret how a society like this really does deserve its fate. You can see taverns, warehouses, docks, places where clothes were woven and bread was baked. Everything that suggests this was once a bustling subterranean town that flourished in its own unique way. But to you, the crucial error is evident in the building that you're staying in. Guard posts and bastions stand strong, while basket weavers and textile makers fall. A society fails when it does not invest in its protection. A place like this was bound to fail because it did not invest in warriors, it did not train soldiers, it did not breed defenders. And then you look out just across the road. That's weird. It's like a ballista or something.
Oh.
It definitely wasn't there an hour ago.
Oh. Can I see any movement?
Hold on 1 second. As you look towards it, $15 hit you.
Does a 15 hit me? Yes.
Yeah. You look towards it and it fires off a bolt towards you, and you take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
As you look back over, the ballista transforms into a creature.
Oh.
This is what only you would know. A Mosgrican.
Who what?
A Mosgrican. These are shapeshifters. Abominations created by mind flayers to stalk and savage their prey. Mutant abominations, the product of surgery and skin grafts and horrible psionic magic. But as it's fired at you, it's now trying to run away.
Oh. I shout, up, up, up at everyone, and I go after it with my axe.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't see it as particularly threatening, but yeah,
Really?
you can go for it, and we can, if you get up, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. So you burst out of the guard post and look around the corner, and you can see it kind of. They look almost like little blue homunculi, and they're like limping down the road. But yeah, what do you want to do?
Can I catch up to it?
Yeah.
Quite easily. Okay. I wanna hit it. What am I gonna do? So I'm gonna start. Am I in combat now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my axe, and I wanna use a bonus action to begin with, where I flip the axe anti-clockwise and expend a charge of it. And it's a pause feature.
Mm-hmm.
So do you say it's like a homunculi?
Yeah.
There will be like a ghost of it that remains where I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I hit that ghost, it ends at the end of my next turn. The thing running away will continue to take damage.
Uh-huh.
So that was my bonus action. I'm going to hit it twice with my axe.
Sure.
I think I'm supposed to have 1d10 plus 3 damage for this axe, but on my page, it's only 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, so just roll your unarmed strike instead.
Yeah.
Basically, everything is an unarmed strike for you.
Yeah, so I got a 15.
That does hit.
For 5 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
And then
as you punch through the ghost, you hear a squeal from the homunculi further down.
Cool. And then I rolled a 16 with my second attack.
Yeah, that hits.
And for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. you follow up with like a back fist and through the ghost, and you see that the Mosgrican goes spinning and now is prone on the ground.
Cool. I think that's all I can do.
You could spend a Moxie token to finish it off, I think. It would add 2d6
I don't think I can.
force.
I think I've used my bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. That's fine then.
I could double check.
No, that's fine. It is going to use half its movement to get up, and it is going to shapeshift into the ballista again and fire at you.
That's like close range.
You didn't make it clear. You said you use your bonus action to create a kind of ghost.
Oh, but it's kept running.
Yes.
Okay.
You could have just caught up with it to hit it, but yeah, it became very complicated with that map. It misses anyway.
Okay.
So now it's your turn again.
I will.
It can't get very far away from you because it was prone.
Right. I will hit it once with an unarmed strike. I'll try once. Mm-hmm. I got an 8 though.
Doesn't hit.
And then try again. 17.
That hits.
And then can I do something? And then I will spend 1 Moxie point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Sure.
As my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 for 8 damage.
Yeah, how do you kill the Mosgrican?
Oh, cool. So it's turned into a ballista, but it's
when you hit it, it would shapeshift back when you hit it.
Okay, but I'm hitting the ghost, which I think is still in the like homunculi form, and it leaves the ghost in 2 and makes it disappear.
Yeah, as the final damage is wrought on the Mosgrican, it kind of collapses into a load of like odd body parts and shapes, and even some engineered parts as well. Trying to upload a picture to you of the Mosgrican. Here we go. Oh, it's taking a little while. But yeah, anything else you want to do?
No. I'll return back to my post.
The others are just stirring. You only were gone literally for 12 seconds.
You missed it. I got it. You're safe.
Well done. Roll over, go back to sleep.
I'll say, can no one just sit still for a night's sleep?
Sorry, I'm just trying to show you this thing now. Here you go. That's what that was.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Little creep. Cool.
The rest of your watch goes by, and you are unharried by any further weird creatures of Leningrad. Who do you wake up next?
It was O2 on second watch, wasn't it? I sort of shake him awake with my foot. Maybe a bit more aggressively than he's used to. You're up.
All right, I'm up.
Be careful.
I will give you a perception check at advantage, O2.
Uh, 19.
You sit there out on the watchtower looking over Leningrad, and you do have very good dark vision, don't you?
I do.
And you see like the occasional scattering of, you think there might be like large rodents, a few bats, nothing that gives you overt cause for concern. However, after you feel that the coast is clear, about half an hour into your watch, Nexus pipes up. Disappointed.
With where we've ended up, or with someone in particular.
I thought we were going to find my kin, another one like me.
Did you not mention a brother or something? We're within that temple.
Must have been mistaken.
Have you got any ideas where they are? I mean, we're still here.
The strongest psionic signal that I could detect was coming from inside that temple.
I mean, I found this this book. I don't suppose you can make any sense of it at all.
Let me see it.
Take it out and start reading it, and
she tells you to turn the pages when she's done, very, very quickly. Do you spend a short rest studying it?
I'll keep flicking the pages. I'm not exactly reading it because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But so I'll turn the pages when I'm told, and keeping an eye out otherwise.
Okay. Have you got for the item Nexus? Do they have their own intelligence?
So it has a +7 to Arcana, History, Investigation, and Nature checks.
Yeah, then do a D20.
Intelligence of 16. Yeah, it has its own intelligence of 16.
Okay. So that would be a +3 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Just do a +7 on a D20 roll for me.
Dirty 20.
Excellent. She says to you, this language is Coilith. It's not really a spoken language, because mind flayers generally communicate psionically, but it is how they record their thoughts and ideas down in written form. So Coilith is that.
Yes.
In order to read it, in order to read it, generally you need 4 appendages. The mind flayers would use their tentacles to read it. If you return who housed me in this contraption, he may be able to modify your arm that would allow you to read it in the same way a mind flayer would.
Well, I'm sure when we head back to the surface, we can stop in. I'm sure they'd want to see how you're performing anyway.
And he was adding modifications to your ship, was he not?
Exactly.
This ability to interpret this Coilith may prove useful.
Well, I've always known you've been worthwhile next to us. That's why I'm looking after you.
I believe it was the 4 glacial spikes extended from my prosthesis home that were looking after you in the previous encounter.
Aye, they work well. They're quite handy, them.
You're quite lucky, aren't you, Otua?
In what way?
Well, you've had a Magian prevent any kind of negative consequences from losing an arm. And in fact, he's imbued you with technology you would have no chance of realizing yourself. And then you've got me looking after you, interpreting the mysterious bits of treasure that you find laying around you haphazardly on your journey as you stumble from violent encounter to violent encounter.
I mean, it's I suppose it's one form of luck, whereas other people wouldn't have their arm chopped off and stumble into violent encounters every day.
I'm sure those are the kinds of people that your new companion would refer to as weak. I wonder how strong she is. Keep an eye on her. I will.
Always good to chat.
And that is the end of your rest. Who do you wake up now?
Crin's next.
You only need 3 watches to get through a night. Sam is going to get a full, uninterrupted night's sleep. Okay, Kryn. How do you spend this watch?
I think actually quite brazenly not really caring to watch out for danger around us, and more working through his obsessive impulses about Cathandir, trying to determine where to go next to find a lead on how one goes about reviving a god of death.
Do a religion check for me.
Uh, 16.
Okay. You revive the god of death. No. I jest. You sit out there for a while. And you are clutching these 4 silver discs, trying to appraise their significance. You sit and reflect on why were you given this second chance? You couldn't save Ina. What purpose could you possibly have now? And as you sit there for longer than you realize, you feel the cold draft come over you, and you realize you have left your cloak of displacement inside. As you go in to get it, it has changed. What was once a relatively innocuous traveler's hood with these kind of long appendages on either side, you now see a fully feathered black tunic with a bird skull over a cowl almost. Something you feel much more closely aligned with death. This is the Omen Bringer's mantle. It is an omen that has been brought to you. A little slither of divine power that has altered your reality. A reward for an act of faith.
Awesome. I'll don that and wear the necklace.
Make a perception check for me.
Perception. Natural 20.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay. With a natural 20, you see a gutter drain across the other side of the road, like a grate. There's something glimmering in the darkness.
Yeah, I'll go to retrieve it.
You go over to the grate, and your massive claws and arms are too big to slip through the gaps, but the grate itself looks fairly rusty.
Yeah, I'll yank it off.
Yeah, just make an athletics check.
A 14.
Yeah. It comes off. It's rusty, it's sharp, it nearly nicks you, but you manage to place it to one side. I want you to roll me a D 2D100.
51 and 22.
Okay. Roll me 2D10.
That's a 6 and a 1.
You see a commemorative case, like a long silver case that is like it's the length of a roll of coins, and as you engraved on the top, it just says "Welcome to Leminigrod." And as you open it, it has got 7 gold coins in it. As you pick that up and you put the grate back, you actually notice that along one of the rails of the grate is actually the thing that was shining, which is a locket. It easily comes off now that you've removed the grate. Did someone try and escape down this sewer? What do you do with the locket?
I'll examine it to see if it has any name on there or anything about its story.
It just has one initial on it. As you open it, there's no picture inside, but behind where you would put a picture, there is an engraving of just a single letter, and it's an E.
Yeah, I'll pocket that.
As you pocket it and consider the providence of such a find on the day you lost your companion, you can return back to your dwellings as your long rest comes to an end. Sam, Kryn, and Otua can level up. Kirsty's already leveled up.
Sorry, I was muted. I said, ooh.
So this takes you to level 6 now. I think you definitely earned it after everything from Dark Husk to now. After literally dying in worse than dying almost.
Yeah.
Gonna roll some hit dice.
Yeah, I get a new ability. I'm just reading. Elemental Cleaver.
Sounds good.
Yes, I will roll a hit dice.
Just above the table, I've been using a new document for rolling, like, hey, well done, Sam. For finding Mind Flayer paraphernalia.
Right.
The document is from a series called What Has It Got in Its Pockets Is. It's the Mind Flayer edition.
We're all right for Mind Flayers, Dan. We don't really need any more.
Yeah,
We've done that bit.
completed that arc now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
No, we haven't.
Rot roll.
Just said to myself, I had time to roll my hit dice. I'll just roll another one. Did exactly that.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Crane, no.
Rolled HP goes from 20 to 21. Wow, this wizard is awesome.
You got 21 HP.
21 rolled HP. I've got 33 max.
Oh my god.
You're the weakest ass paladin there's ever been.
Ever.
Oh.
I think I might have rolled 3 ones out of 6 hit die.
Yeah, I think so.
That is bad.
Crane's gonna die. I mean, he's already died, but...
Whatever spellcaster I end up playing next is going to be an absolute tank. It's just going to be, it's just going to be max every time.
To a roll and a 7, that's good.
I can now infuse my weapons with elemental damage, and if I throw my weapon, it instantly appears back in my hand.
Cool.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Very.
Does anyone know what I am?
Yeah, I looked up what you were when you were doing your special points because I've never heard of those before.
I hadn't either.
Is it a type of monk?
No.
It's not, but it's a completely different class, but it does have similar features to a monk in many ways. By the looks of it.
Tell me what you are.
A pugilist.
Oh,
Oh.
sounds good.
Is it new?
I mean, it's a third-party class that was created in 2017, and it's gone through like 3 iterations, and it was brought in-house by D&D Beyond like a few months ago, and it has received pretty consistent universal praise.
Okay.
Look, mechanically, they are... Whereas, yeah, they are like a monk, but where a monk is a martial artist, a pugilist is a brawler.
A brute.
I love to scrap.
Yeah.
I'm going to get us into so many fights.
Yay!
I would say having a barbarian and a pugilist means that, well, they're the 2 tankiest classes by far. I would even say that a pugilist might be tankier than a barbarian.
Goodness. Maybe someone that knows how to play it.
It's only because the more damage they take, the more dangerous they become.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So
like
to activate some of your features, Kirsty, you need to become blooded. So you really do need to rush into fights.
Okay, I like it.
So the fact that Corinne is rolling bullshit hit points, maybe, if you can play it tactically, might not be, it might not be the end of the world from a party dynamics perspective.
You can
but you are short.
Can't you?
you are short on healing power and magic. You are quite a very martial party now.
We've got Eldritch Blast. That's fine.
What more magic do you need?
Yeah, John's basically a spellcaster in heavy armor. Right, we're good.
You're really going to need John's lay on hands.
Yeah,
Hey man, he's not the only one with lay on hands.
Yeah, Kirsty took the subclass that has paladin features, so she has some healing as well.
Nice.
Can punch people better.
Yeah. Punch people's pain away.
Punch the plaster off.
And what's your fancy new hand axe called, Kirsty?
My fancy new hand axe is called Time Splitter.
Ooh.
So we've got a spine splitter and time splitter now.
Which I think has already annoyed you with the ghost thing.
Well, it's just hard to visualize because we were doing a theatre of the mind.
Yeah. So it was kind of perfect while it was running away.
Yeah.
And now I'm rich.
Yeah, what's our party funds looking like?
Well, we've got to loot Ina, right? Didn't he have like $1 million?
Ina had some money. Not $1 million. But she had a bit.
We spent some time after the long rest then just making, like, stripping Ina of all her possessions and making her presentable, and like rigor mortis is going to set in soon, like just making her.
If anyone had gentle repose, then it'd be a good time to cast it. I don't think anyone does.
Do you want to know what she had? It's now a good time.
Yeah, why not? Let's do some admin.
She had 1 platinum.
Oh, well, no wonder he wants to take that.
248 gold. I mean, Sidrill's not going to take this because it's nothing to do with her. So decide amongst you who wants what gold. And then, okay, she had a harmonium core.
Corinne will take that back.
Okay. A scroll of mapping. You basically get to see the area of a 1 mile radius on like a magical map. But you can only use it once. The ear cuff of the climber.
It'd be better for Sidril to take that.
Yeah.
Because she's the only one who doesn't have climbing shit.
Yeah, if everybody's okay. And
yeah.
Ear cuff of the climber. She had a laser pistol and a shotgun.
Oh, could I get a shotgun?
Yeah. She had an amulet of proof against detection and location.
You can sell things that you don't need anymore, or you don't want anymore, just to say, if you find the right merchant.
Yeah. I guess they just need moving to someone's sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing them all in the chat as well now. As you say.
Okay, cool. She had a gem of brightness with all 50 charges.
What does a gem of
She
brightness
had
cast light?
Yeah. Either you can cast a bright light in a 30-foot radius and then dim light, blah, blah, blah. Or you can do a brilliant beam of light at one creature. and maybe cause them to be blinded. Or you can expend 5 charges and cause it to flare with intense light in a cone. And each creature makes a saving throw as if struck by the beam created with the second command word. So you can blind a bunch of people.
Cool.
That might be on D&D Beyond now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, was it called Gem of Brightness?
Yeah. There were the slippers of spider climbing.
Ibs.
Okay.
A diagnostic prism, which is where you can look through it at a construct and find out its current HP, active conditions, and whether it's hostile or not.
O2, you should take that as well.
What was that one? Sorry.
Diagnostic.
A diagnostic prism.
Okay.
She had some all-purpose tools, which can be used as any kind of tool, calligraphers, jewelers, etc.
Thieves.
Thieves.
Yeah, that would be very good to use for thieves' tools.
Yep.
Yes. Her book, her beloved spell book, which maybe you'd want to
Theurgic
keep with
Librum.
her. Yes. She had a soap on a rope. She had, which isn't anything, but it was useful for the rope trick. She had an arcane battery. While holding this battery, you take a magic action to touch the battery to one magic item. If that magic item normally regains expended charges daily, it immediately regains 1d4 plus 1 expended charges, and the battery loses its magic. Hadn't been used.
Could I take that? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
It's an emergency charger.
Yeah.
She had the Elder Cartographer's Glossography. Gives you advantage on intelligence or wisdom checks related to geographical features or location.
What was that called again? Sorry.
An Elder Cartographer's Glossography. Could be something that Sidrul takes, I don't know. And then all the climber's kit, gloves, pitons, harness, etc., etc. And no brain because someone ate it.
Okay, they're the things that we didn't hand out, so I guess maybe we're selling them. Unless anybody wants any of those things in the chat.
You never know. It might just be that you've come to Leminigrod at the wrong time, and in the morning it could be a bustling metropolis full of activity.
Might be.
Oh, it was bank holiday.
Why don't we just put
Oh.
them all in the... We have a party backpack now, right? A party equipment or whatever.
Yeah, we do.
Should we just
on the ship
use that?
Like inventory. Yeah, if someone wants to take responsibility for that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Right. Just while you finish off any last bits, I'm just going to take a 2-minute break. That's all right.
Cool.
Huh?
Right. Be a sec.
I'll add all those that I've put in the chat to the group inventory. If nobody wants any of them.
Awesome. Cheers, dude.
Are you taking the gold?
Yeah, I would happily take the gold. How much was it, Kirsty?
1 platinum, 9 gold.
What he said.
1 platinum, how many gold, sorry?
248.
Oh,
248.
Well, Dan's not here. We could have 269. It's fine.
We're streaming.
Yeah, we don't really mean that, guys.
Watch it back.
It's only you that does that, Craig. I might have a look at the list when I can see it later and maybe nab a couple of things for Sidrul.
Yeah. It's just going in the group loot at the moment, so you'll probably be able to see it on D&D Beyond and take what you want.
Oh, party inventory. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I
You
see.
put it all in there now.
Well, I didn't know that this was a thing. I'm so happy to be back on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's useful actually. Yeah.
It was terrible. Not terrible. It was just difficult and not as easy. And we can see the party gold. And you can... Oh, so you can just like withdraw from the party gold if you're a villain.
What?
Yeah, if you're a fucking snake.
Well, it's definitely not O2 because he's got a fang on a leather cord necklace that repels magical snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work if you are a snake, though?
It attracts him, I don't know.
The fucking Pied Piper of snakes over here.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, has anyone got any new features that they want to tell me about? Gav's told me about his elemental shit and his returning shit.
I get the Paladin Aura thing now.
Nice.
How does that work again?
Very helpful.
Yeah. Aura protection, here we go. Bonus to saving throws across the board. Equal to charisma modifier, which is actually fucking crazy. +5 to all saves.
Oh, wow.
What?
Let's all stand next to Kryn.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet.
Right. Gonna have to start moving you around the battlefield.
Yeah, because the encounters haven't been hard enough at the minute, Dan.
They have been. It has been quite tough, hasn't it? I think we've been playing D&D on hard mode.
Yes.
You think? I thought you were doing it on purpose.
What is this? When you form a telepathic bond with a creature using your awakened mind, you can force them to make a wisdom save. On a failed save, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on attack rolls against the creature. Oh, okay. So you're going to be forming telepathic bonds with your enemies rather than your friends.
Yep.
Interesting. Sounds like geek behaviour, as Kirsty said before. Yeah.
I got a new spell to choose from as well. To not
What have you gone
cast
for?
because I don't have any extra spell slots. I went for Hypnotic Pattern.
Another player classic.
I figured we needed all the control we could possibly get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can do plenty of damage. You need utility spells as much as you can.
And I think John's going to be happy that I'm up to 73 hit points now.
Jesus.
Sheesh.
More than me.
John is playing this campaign on hard mode. It's all the more dramatic for it. All right. We're approaching the end of the session, but we can decide on what our next move is and how to go about it. You awake in the guard post on a rocky edge of Leminogrod, looking down across the partially sunken city. Ina's body lays on the main inventory table, Tharivold is just kind of nodding to himself, kind of rocking backwards and forwards, looking much older and more frail than he did last night. What do you want to do?
So I now do have gentle repose. Where is it here? So if I cast this as a ritual, you don't use a spell slot. Is that how rituals work?
Yeah, takes 10 minutes.
So yeah, I'll be doing that in the morning.
Could I just ask about the where's it gone? The psionic distress beacon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still glowing, or is it gone off now?
It's gone off now.
Okay.
So you cast Gentle Repose as a ritual on Ina's body. Stop
Yeah.
it from decaying further.
Yeah, I think he'd kind of he rests a hand on a body, and with the other hand he's holding the necklace with the silver discs on it, and he'd just be sort of quietly to himself, just pleading with Cathandir that he's not ready to see her go just yet, and don't take her just yet, since the death is his domain. He's always pleading to hold off on what is obviously his purpose, which is to process that death. So,
yeah, I'll give you a religion check at advantage.
okay, religion. Yeah, 7.
Okay. You complete the Gentle Repose spell, and it brings a stillness and a quietness to what is still a corpse that is in a bad way, but you kind of bring a peaceness and a stillness to it, and kind of cover Ina over a little bit. Yeah. She's going to be tricky to transport, but Tharivold said he could get you to Darkusk. It would be tricky to climb with Ina in this state. Does anyone want to do anything else this morning?
I think Sidrul would want to know what's going to happen next. So we get out of here, and then what's your plan? Who's in charge here?
I mean, I don't think we have anyone. I run our ship, but we don't have anyone in charge.
You run the ship.
Yeah, I fly it.
So you're a pilot.
Yeah, that seems fair enough.
But the leader, the person that has direction, knows where you're going next. Was it her?
Looks at the others like, we don't have one of them.
We decided that we had mutual objectives. We didn't require a leader.
And so your next objective is?
Pending.
A good question.
It's not to get revenge on the creatures that murdered your friend.
I can't say revenge has ever really made it much onto my to-do list.
Oh, you must try it. It's marvelous.
I spoke with Nexus last night, guys, and he feels well. He reckons that if there's a Nemocrux around here, it's going to be back in that temple. But I don't know if anyone really fancies going back in there.
Who is Nexus?
Oh, it's just the voices in my head.
I put my hand on my axe. Say more.
More.
I raise the axe.
That's a nice axe. What are you planning to do with that?
Explain to me what you mean by the voice in your head that wants you to go towards the Nemocruxes inside, which yesterday you said, and your friend Tharivold confirmed, were similar to Gake methods.
No, it's just you know, a friend of mine. He helps us. It helps us. Helps me.
Make a charisma saving throw, please, Otua.
That's a natural 1. Next to a natural 20.
Oh.
Amidst Otua's glibness and indecisiveness, he does like a wry, sarcastic smile, and then his face goes limp. Then his eyes glow orange as his head lifts back up. I don't know who you think you are. This one is mine.
Oh. Well, my name is Sidrul of Kresh Rashan. And I think you'll find that you can't just take people.
I am a sentient consciousness born from the infinite history of the astral elves. To slander me as Gake behavior or Gake method is beneath the Githyanki and the astral elves alike. My companion is still processing his grief, and I would prefer that you treat him and the rest of his crew with a little bit more respect.
And what are Zam and Kryn's faces doing right now?
Zam is on the shoulder of Otua. As soon as you raised an axe towards him, he was there like his shadow. So he can't see his face, but he can see your reaction.
And he can hear that Nexus is like speaking through him and he's fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just staring directly into your eyes, into your soul.
Kryn
is morose and indifferent.
Jesus Christ. I'll say to Zam, I'm not going to harm your little friend right now. But you must be able to see that this isn't right.
Of course I know it isn't right.
So, what are your next steps to stop this?
We need to take Ina home, first of all.
Next of us nods.
Well, you don't need me for that.
Sidril, are you familiar with the astral ascendancy and the sundering?
Ooh. Am I?
Do a history check for me.
Okay. Oh, 2.
No.
No.
The astral ascendancy, or a galaxy-spanning alliance of elven kind. Surely you must have encountered some part of their civilization, or at least their species.
You would actually be surprised about how much time we've spent within the crash. Training.
Well, the elves are a species that live for a long time. They collate knowledge, and they have within their confines a network. From what I've been able to glean, it's a sort of inward communication that all elves seem to have with their ancestors. They created this Nemocrux network as a way of transporting information and lineage across various planets within the galaxy. And the nodes, we could say, within that network are the Nemocrux themselves. They, from what we've been able to gather, sort of birthed themselves. They are not elves within themselves, but as a result of this collection, this network of ancestral information and the technology that went into creating this network, these nodes, these sentient forms, sort of arose from that process. One of those Nexavae is, as he put it, a companion of O'Tua's here. Was that?
Do you trust it implicitly?
No, implicitly, no, not at all. I only trust so far as I know it, and we were trying to gain more information. The emergence of one of these Nexavae seemed to coincide with the sundering. The sundering was a catastrophic planet-destroying event some 100 years ago. And just recently, another such event occurred that coincided with the emergence of another Nexavae. We came here looking for another one because we thought we might get ahead of another catastrophe, another planet-destroying event. But it seems that what we may have been attracted to was simply the psionic resonance of this elder brain, this Anchor Rule, Zilithid, however you wish to call it. So I suppose
You mistook their signals for your Nemocruxes.
that might
Maybe.
be the case. You'd have to ask O'Tua's next of us.
Take a point of inspiration, John. You summarised the very complex
Alright.
interwoven narrative very well.
You're all caught up. New character.
Nexus interjects. I am a product of the network brought on by the sundering or a psionic storm that took place on Elaroon. This strange psionic anomaly seems to have not only brought about the destruction of many of Elaroon's people, but echoed onto rebounded into far-reaching consequences. It birthed me, and I was saved and extracted from Elaroon by Otua. Though I'm a product of this process, I'm not a part of it. I was basically born when it happened. I yearn to find out where my other what other people, persons, beings, entities that the other Nemocrux nodes might have birthed, and what our existence means to Drool. Though I am skeptical about your motivations, your knowledge of psionics may yet come in handy. And though you've yet to show any gratitude for being saved by Otua and his companions, I know that they would be grateful if you accompanied us on our quest.
I said yes. I said yes to this yesterday. But you're an intelligent creature, right?
I am.
Nexus. So you probably understand the strife that the Gith have been through, correct?
Ray, can you do a history check for Nexus using their intelligences, D20 plus intelligence?
History, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's +7 to that. So 18.
Many of the records that were kept in the Nemocrux network were fragmented, shattered, and redacted during the sundering. My knowledge of the Gith and the Mind Flayers is therefore limited.
You know we hate them.
It is apparent.
And maybe I've made it clear why I've drawn comparisons in the psionic communication. I understand that it's not the same. But I would like to accompany you to give my thanks for rescuing me. Gith aren't big thankers. But to repay you, I will stay. I will protect you for a while. But I'm also intrigued by your journey to find out more about Nemocroxes.
Then lower your axe.
Oh, it was lowered.
And know if you ever raise it again, that'll be the last thing you do. If you're with us, you are with us.
This is the first time she's laughed.
Okay.
To his eyes flicker, and he returns to normal.
Just give him a pat on the shoulder. You all right, pal?
Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah. You good, mate? Sid Rules decided that she's going to come with us. Well, that's good, isn't it?
Oh, good idea. More the merrier. You can meet everyone else on the ship.
Everyone else?
Oh, yeah, there's more.
When you say that, you each feel like a sonic boom, almost like you feel it in your chest, like a. You can hear like rocks and like stalactites kind of fall around the edges of Leminigrod, but from your perspective inside the checkpoint, you don't see where it came from. What do you do?
More mining, perhaps? We're going to take the offer to get back to Dark Husk.
Well, wasn't it your friend who offered?
While you've been talking, Tharivol has drawn a teleportation circle in chalk. It needs another minute. He like waves you away while he's drawing it out. Go, what was that noise? Ah, my head.
We should investigate.
Agreed.
So,
Go off in direction of the noise.
so you go outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Above Leminigrod, there is a spelljamming ship that seems to have appeared, floating. It has huge tentacles and a conical shell at the back of it. It's a nautiloid.
Oh, God, not again.
Any insignia on the ship that we recognise?
Insignia?
Yeah.
Not that you could read.
Or colours, or
What you're trying to
heraldry?
discern? Heraldry? No, it's a nautiloid is made for one thing only, and that's to invade on behalf of Mind Flayers. This is a Mind Flayer warship.
Oh. Fuck.
Do you do me a perception check there, Zam?
No, I just want to start running, if that's all right. Well,
With a 12, you look up, you see this nautiloid, and on the front deck of it there might be 8 Mind Flayers, and they're looking around, seemingly searching for something.
good. I'm going to go back inside. gonna shut the door. And nobody's in. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Tharivold and be like, you need to speed up a lot quicker.
His hands are really shaky as he draws with the chalk.
Oh.
To draw.
Yeah.
You've been training for you might be able to kill a mind flayer. There might be you might be able to, if you stay, you might be able to fucking slay one.
But am I not sensible enough to know that I can't take 8 of them?
I'm not telling. I'm just telling you a thought that might cross your mind. That's all. I'm not telling you what to do.
Oh, it did cross my mind.
Would she at least look outside?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't take her eyes off them.
Yeah. Okay, well, as she looks outside, she sees the Northlord warship, and then she looks to her left about 30 feet away. In a teleportation appearance, there's a mind flayer.
I'm going to hold the back.
It's now drifting towards the... it's now drifting towards the outpost.
What are you doing, Sam?
Technically.
Whatever she wears as like a tunic or something, I've got like a big handful of it and just being like, no, time and place. We need to get out of here. Like,
the place is now. The time is now.
No. I think he'd like lean forward and get hold of her arms and pull her back inside. Like, not now.
Old man, how far off are we?
As you pull Sidrul back from the entrance, the door flies off its hinges, and then the door frame breaks off as the building is being silently ripped apart by the mind flayer, who's now 15, 20 feet away.
I'll scoop up Ina's body.
Okay, to see if we can escape in time, we're just going to do a group Arcana check.
Oh, God.
They're good at Arcana, me.
That is good enough. And as Zam drags Sidrul into the circle, as Corinne grabs Ina's body, Otua, what is your final gesture as before you jump into this teleportation circle?
Yeah, if everyone else is already through it, it's more like...
No, you have to stand all together before it's cast.
Okay. If everyone can see what I'm doing, it's more of a gonna get away with this one sort of look again. It's almost slightly smug.
Live to fight another day as Tharivold
I'm like
draws
screaming at it.
Yeah.
I might need a hand with this one.
Sidrul, remember my name.
As she says that, the teleportation circle is cast and you all disappear and reappear in the Lamedy precinct, the central square of the most religious part of Darkhusk. And we will end the session there as you make your escape.
Sweet.
Away.
Are we on next week or?
I think we are.
Next week, but not the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, till then.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you next time.